one?
Mingalaba.
Mingalaba.
Okay. Hello.
Mingalaba.
Mingalaba. Okay. Today I invited one of my friends, where we have been working together more than 1 year, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then she is from, she's also my Latina friend. So.
Yeah. I'm from Ecuador. Well, when I say Ecuador, sometimes the people doesn't know where is it. Ecuador is a small country in South America.
All right.
It's between Ecuador, between Peru and Colombia.
Okay.
It's very, very far away from here. And I've been here in UAE for almost 2 years already.
2 years.
Yes. Long time.
It means that we are almost the same.
You too, right?
Yeah, it's almost like 2 years. Will be in November.
November. Okay, so almost.
Yeah.
But I already reached.
You already reached 2 years. Okay. Okay. At the moment, where are you working now? Because I know that you stay. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, actually, we met at W, which is here in Abu Dhabi. Recently, I moved to the Sun Regis, Abu Dhabi as well. It's not too far from W, but still we cannot see each other daily as before. I'm working now in sales department. I used to work in reception for a long, long time.
Yeah.
So now I'm having new experiences there.
Okay, you mentioned that you have been working also like in the receptionist. And during that times, like what are your daily tasks to be as a receptionist?
Well, mainly as a receptionist, you have to check in and check out guests, assist them all the time with all their requests, and try to ensure that they enjoy their stay with you in your property, you know? That's the mainly task. Of course, you have too many admin things to do and daily tasks as well, but I don't go into that because it's too many things.
Okay, no problem at all. Just in case, like if you have a tough conversation with the guest, like during checking in or during checkout or when you're staying with us, like how do you handle in that situation? Can you give like one example?
Well, you know that in hospitality or maybe in many areas, like business conversation, you cannot talk about certain topics like religion, for example, or politics, you know. It's very difficult to talk about this because everyone has their different mindsets and things and thoughts about these things. I think you need to be professional when you are talking about these kind of things and try to be impartial, you know. You can be like empathic with them all the time, but not giving your own opinion because it's not your right place to give that your opinion, you know. And sometimes they are trying to push you to give your own opinion, but it's not the right place. So I think mostly of the time you need to be professional and try to be impartial and keep your boundaries.
Boundaries.
Yes.
So it means that you mentioned that we have to keep our boundaries.
Yes.
Okay. Also, before you move to the UAE, also do you have like working experience in your country, Ecuador?
Yes. Well, I've been working in hospitality for long time. I was working only in Ecuador. It's my first time in the other side of the world. I was working as a receptionist in different properties. And I think the experience that brought me here and prepared myself to be here was in Galapagos, Galapagos Island. This is a very famous place in my country. And because we have too many tourists there. And I practice my English a lot. It's not perfect yet, but I think
you are perfect.
No, but I think also here in UAE I'm trying because in Ecuador we don't talk English. I mean we don't speak English.
Spanish.
It's only Spanish. This is our main language, and yeah, I mean it's all these places where I've been working, it's prepare myself to be where I'm.
It's mean that you mentioned that I noticed that you come from the island. That's why you are becoming like a beach girl.
That's why I love sunsets, I love beach, I love the natural places and things.
Sure. And what would it be the differences working in your country, Ecuador, and working in the UAE? What are the differences?
The kind of tourist that we have, the way that we handle the issues, the problems every day. Also the variety that we have, the variety of cultures that we have here.
Yeah.
To be honest, when I came, I didn't hear about too many countries, too many places. Don't even know where on the map, you know. And I was like, okay, I'm a professional and I don't know where this country is. And well, this is part of life as well, and this is part of the growth. And I got to know too many places, too many people from different countries. Myanmar, for example. Yes, Myanmar, for example, is one of the places that I didn't know.
Yeah,
sorry.
mostly. No problem.
And yes, I think, I mean, that's the differences.
Okay, sure. And also when you're working in the UAE, it's like what challenges do you face the most? Like for me, it's like what I face the most is sometimes if I check in the gas, especially with the Arabic people, and they don't speak English, and so yeah, that will be my challenges working with them.
I was thinking about the language, maybe.
Yeah, language
about the culture.
The culture, alright.
Yes, because sometimes it's cultural shock. But I think it's part of the process, it's part of the experience to deal with that daily.
Also, I would face one problem when I check in the gas. Like some of the men, like they don't like to ask the Emirate ID or the passport from the woman. It means that from their personal point of view, it means that it's so rude.
Yes.
Why you didn't ask me directly? Why you asking me from my wife? It's like it's kind of like for me, it's cultural shock as well. This is also the challenges I face when I'm working.
Yeah, same. And also, as you mentioned, the language at the beginning when I came to UAE. It was so hard for me to understand others, for example, and too many accents, and not all of them sounds like each other. It's totally different. So to adapt your ears to that, it's also after 2 years I can understand everyone.
Now we know shukran, yalla habibi.
Also, you learn a lot of Arabic words, which is fine, and it's fun as well.
Okay.
And you are part also of this culture where you are living.
Okay. Okay. Before you move to the UAE, how do you apply the job, and then how do you hunt the job, and then which platform do you use?
Actually, to come to UAE was because, well, it was never in my mind to come here. One of my friends was working here, and he's from Ecuador as well.
All right.
And we were always in touch, and I was having my work in Ecuador, and he was always asking me, why you don't come? You don't want to come, apply, send me your CV, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, I'm okay here. I'm having my family, I'm having my friends, my job, my good salary, so it's fine. I don't need to think in other things, no?
Yeah.
But after a certain time, you are always trying to reach the other level, or to find new experiences, to grow as a professional as well. So I was thinking, okay, why not? I mean, let me try. So one weekend, I spent the whole weekend just trying to translate my CV to English, because my CV was in Spanish only.
All right.
So I prepared my CV. On Monday, I sent it to him. And I think he shared with the director of rooms. After 2 days, he contacted me.
All right.
He coordinated an interview. Was an online interview.
Oh, okay.
And after a month, I came. Was so fast. Yes. Was so
Wow.
I did 2 interviews, by the way.
Okay.
But the first interview was with the manager, front reception manager.
All right.
And the second interview was with the
The
director.
director. All
Yes.
right. So it means that you just mean that you got the job through the connection.
Yes.
Through the connection.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when I moved to San Regis, I didn't know anyone there.
Of
So I just applied using the Marriott platform because these are properties from Marriott. And
This means that you're applying through the official website of the Marriott.
Yeah.
Okay. By any chance, do you remember a few questions when you were interviewed with the managers or the writer?
Well, as I had experience in reception before, they were asking me my challenges as a receptionist.
Yes.
Some examples as well. I don't remember what I said that time because it was 2 years ago. But for sure, I had too many examples to say.
Yes.
But yeah, they were asking me how I can handle, for example, the pressure because you know in reception we need sometimes to work under pressure.
Under the pressure. Always
Maybe
under
all
the
the time.
pressure to be
Yes.
receptionist.
And yeah, I think that was the main questions.
Okay, so they were asking regarding with the
My experiences
managing the pressure
Yes.
while busy operation.
Yes.
Oh,
How
good.
you handling that, and also examples of situations and how I resolve.
Okay. Okay. We always mentioning like facing the challenges between the guests. Also, we will have like a positive ways, like we give extra minds to the guests. So can you give one example? You give the extra mind service to the guests.
Well, I remember one time, I mean, this is a very particular case because it touched my heart as well.
Okay.
And let me share with you. I don't remember, I don't remember if you were on duty as well, but we were doing morning shift and it was a Kuwait guest. And he was checking in with his family.
All right.
In the check-in, you know, you are trying to engage with them, you are talking with them, asking what they are doing here and blah, blah, blah. And we got to know that that trip was the last trip before his kid started the chemio. You don't remember that, right? Yes. So we were asking him, where is the kid? And he showed us his family, and the kid was 7 years old.
All right.
So for us, it was very hard, the situation, because, you know, it's a kid. I mean, and also I mean, he's his father, and he was trying to give him the best life because no one know what will happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we were trying to prepare something big and beautiful and amazing for them to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And we got to know that the kid loves Spider-Man and other things. So we work together with the insiders and concierge as well. Yeah. So we prepare a very big Spider-Man in the room with a tent,
oh my
a
God.
small cupcake.
I'm even getting emotional with this thing.
So I was crying. To be honest, I was crying in the back office, and one of our managers was like, Andrea, you need to be strong because this situation happens everywhere and every day that we don't know. So this is the time for us to give the extra mile and to give them the best impression ever, because this could be the last time. And yes, that kept in my mind forever. Like, this could be the last time.
What a remarkable memories for them, also for you as well.
And you don't know, the next day the father came to reception to say thank you, and he was crying. He was crying.
Of course.
He was crying. And I was crying as well.
Even me right now.
I'm very emotional. But yeah, I think that particular case touched my heart, and also from my perspective, we managed very good the situation.
Yeah, you did really.
Last time, because we didn't know in advance.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. Okay, last and not the least questions, finally. And then, what advices would you like to share to the job seeker, especially who the people who are looking the opportunity in the UAE?
Well,
Because nowadays, like most of the people are coming to the UAE because
yeah.
they would think that there will be so many opportunity and
Mhm.
position. However, if we have like a one vacancy position and then so many people, not 10, maybe
Yeah.
more than 10 or 100,
Oh, yes,
looking
more.
that post one
That's true,
position.
that's
So
true.
what advice would you like to share?
To prepare themselves,
Mm-hmm.
always, not only because you finish or you got your bachelor, you will stop studying or preparing yourself.
Yes.
I think it's the main thing because every day the things change in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, try to prepare yourself every day to read, to be updated to all the things that are happening around you, to improve as a person and also as a professional, because it's
Yeah.
not only you as a professional, it's you as a person also,
Yeah.
the image that you are sharing with others, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And the best thing that I can say to
Mhm.
others, if they want to growth, it's to prepare themselves, to study, to learn, to be open to others, to knowledge, you know.
Mhm. Okay. This means that always be yourself.
Yeah, also don't pretend someone that you don't are.
Also, when I mention like a be yourself, it means that I always love this working environment, you know, because that working environment always allow me be myself.
Yeah.
They don't have the limitation to be someone else, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question.
Go ahead.
How was your working environment
With
for the
you?
Of course, with me as well. Okay.
Where in W?
Yeah. How was the working environment? Is that?
I think
That we have a lot of fun.
yes, I think
I miss that memory.
I think that's the thing that I really miss a lot, because I used to have a good relation with all my colleagues, with the the people who I was on shift. I was trying always to be playful, energetic, even if we start at 7 a.m.
Yay.
Always sharing Spanish things to them, and I don't know how it's now, but
Okay.
I think that's the most important thing, to enjoy the time even if you are working. But don't forget to be professional as always, because we were playing, we were laughing, we were joking, but always in the professional way to others, you know. Yes.
Professional way. Having fun at the same time also working.
Yes. That's what we were doing. We were having fun. And sometimes that's the way also that help you to deal with all the hard day that you will have. Yeah.
Okay. And then that's all for today.
Thank you. I really like it. Shukran.